The new heroes pledge their loyalty to me. Cinema. Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are finally back at it again with some more Fate Zero. This is episode 11, and yeah, if you guys do want to check out my unedited, uncut versions of this, it will be up on my Patreon alongside with exclusives and early access. So yeah, go check that out. But without further ado, let's lock in and enjoy the show. Okay, so we have Saber aura farming off top of the castle beneath the moonlight. Type of shit Sid Kageno would do. Still waiting for that movie to come out, by the way. Ooh, hello. Lightning? Iskandar? Yeah, buddy.
Iris Beetle. 大丈夫ですか？
キリツグの不在を狙って正面突破ってわけ。
先ほどの雷鳴、それにはばかることを知らぬこの出方。
Iskandar.
敵はライダーです。
Ooh. I still freaking love the way he does that sometimes.
Yo, Saber.
Yo, bro pulled up with 2 cows with his freaking battle rang and pulled up with a Team Who t-shirt. W Mans, W Rider.
Rider.
She's fully decked out, dude. She's ready for a fight. Damn, that's crazy. It's kind of gloomy, don't you think? This whole fucking castle adorned with gold and luxury. That is crazy. Where are you living at, bruh? Where are you living at? And yes, I do understand what he meant by gloomy, but he's judging so fucking crazily. Oh, yo, the fully blacked out, decked out suit. I love it. I love it. So they gonna have a drinking party? Interesting. Yeah, they literally just had a fight, my guy. Ooh. Saber face, nice. Okay, hold up. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Blue roses. Blue roses. A domination, man. Even in the Fate verse, in the Nasu verse, yo. A domination is real, man. I'm telling y'all, it's fucking real. Blue roses. Ooh. I don't think everybody's gonna go with that though. Ooh. Saber drinking. Nice, nice, nice. Yo, with the lucky gamer. I like it. A Grail dialogue rather than a Grail war. Interesting words, the way he's putting things. Yo, what is Goldilocks freaking doing here, bro? This man's literally just spawning out of nowhere. Nah, he just dared to chill too. This dude literally okay. He invited him and he says, "You're late." How audacious of you. Crazy, crazy work. Dang. Those blue roses definitely are beautiful as well. Just wanted to point that out. Hmm.
なんだこの安酒は。
Cheap
こ
swill.
んなもので本当に英雄の格が測
Okay.
るとでも思ったか。
そうかこの
Oh, now he's fucking pouting, bro. With his Team West t-shirt.
土地の市場で仕入れたうちじゃこいつはなかなかの一品だぞ。
Okay, so bro got it from a city
そう思うのは
marketplace.
お前が
Aight,
本当の
aight.
酒というものを知らぬからだ。雑種めが。
Okay, then grace us with the fine elixir of the gods. Let us have some.
おお、見るがいい。そして思い知れ。これが王の酒というものだ。
Okay, I feel like this is the very first time we're seeing Gilgamesh actually share something of his treasury. Yeah. Oh man. Okay, okay.
おおうまい。
Ooh, yo, Saber blushing. Hold up, let me run that back. Let me bless the boys. Hold up. Saber blushing, Saber blushing. You're welcome. And then we continue
酒も
on.
剣も我が宝物庫には至高の財しかありえない問題だ。
Mm.
つま
Okay.
り何なんだ、
Okay.
アーチャー。そこにはどんな義がありどんな道理があると。
法だ。俺が王として
My law which I set down as a king. So if you're gonna go against these laws, against my laws, prepare to fucking face the consequences, okay?
敷いた俺の方だ。
完璧だな。自らの法を
Living
貫いて
according
こ
to
そ
one's own law is the epitome of kingship.
だがな、世は聖杯が欲しくて仕方がないんだよ。
Plunder it, steal it. You are the king of conquerors, bro.
何せこのイスカンダルは征服王であるがゆえ。
Mmm.
是非もあるまい。お前が犯し俺が裁く。
Yo, Ryder blushing. We love to see it.
受肉だ。
は？
はあお前
Wait. Hold up. Reincarnation. I could only kind of like think of one reason as to why that would be. And like, if you guys remember, right? Episode 2, maybe 3, when Waver and Ryder was just kind of like sitting, I think, close to the bridge area. And Ryder was like looking at the whole globe. And then there's like this massive piece of globe. I haven't seen all of it. I've seen this tiny little part of it here. But I haven't experienced the whole world for what it is yet. I kind of feel like that's the reason why he wants to get reincarnated, to actually to actually see the world for what it is, and like to travel to all these places.
バカ者。たかが杯なんぞに世界を取らせてどうする。征服は己自身に託す夢。
And yeah, he's saying he doesn't really want to leave conquering the world to a mere wish. He wants to kind of like physically make it happen himself.
聖杯に託すのはあくまでもそのための第一歩だ。
雑種。よもやそのようなさじのためにこの俺に挑むのか。
Okay.
いくら魔力で限界してるとはいえ、所詮我らはサーバント。
Makes sense.
世は転生したこの世界に一個の命として根を下ろしたい。体一つの我を張って天と地に向かい合う。それが征服という行いのすべて。そのように開始し推し進め、
Oh shoot,
成
my
し
freaking
遂げ
shoulders
て
hurt.
こその我が波動なのだ。
決めたぞライダー。貴様はこの俺が手ずから。
Telling you, bro. Gilgamesh saying this, it's somewhat akin to our respect to how Ryder kind of like does things.
今さら念を押すこともなかろうて。世もな、貴様の宝物庫とやらを奪い尽くす
Oh
気でお
my
るから
god,
覚悟
plundering your
しておけ。
storehouse bare.
そんなものは
Damn.
王のあり方ではない。
Wait, hold up. That is hardly fitting of how a king should be. Brother, he's a king. He's the king of conquerors. Also, first off, I would just kind of like to say, considering as of right now we're getting a sort of dialogue-ish episode, I will most likely be pausing a good amount of times. But this is kind of just me kind of like showing my own kind of respect to the people that made this anime. And like I actually want to savor this anime for what it is. I want to understand things. That's why I'm pausing a lot. So I kind of understand what they're saying, why they do things a certain way, why their ideals are a certain way, and like how they kind of think, like the characters themselves. I don't want to just watch this whole series going on about it without actually understanding why they go about doing certain stuff. I don't want to just do that. I want to actually pause, take my time to understand it for what they're trying to do. And yes, in a way, I kind of want to build a somewhat community, like a mature community in which they kind of like try to understand like where I'm gonna be like coming from, right? But yeah, that's just kind of like what I'm saying, and why I pause a good amount of times in watching Fate.
私は我が故郷の救済を願う。万能の願望機をもってして、たとえ奇跡をもってしても叶わぬ願いだろうと、聖杯が真に万能であるならば必ずや。
Yo, his little laugh, I freaking love it.
確かめておくが、そのブリテンとかいう国が滅んだというのは貴様の時代の話であろう。貴様の知性であったのであろう。
そうだ。だからこそ私は許せない。だからこそ悔やむのだ。あの結末を変えたいのだ。他でもない。私の席であるがゆえに。
Wait. Let's look past the fact that Gilgamesh is kind of like laughing right now. Let me just see this again. This is why I regret it.
あの結末を
I
変え
want
た
to
いのだ。
alter the outcome.
他でもない。
For it was I who was to blame and no other. Okay?
私の席であるがゆえに。
Yo, the voice acting from Gilgamesh, dude. I love that.
自ら王を名乗り、皆から王
You
と
call
称
yourself
え
a
ら
king
れ
and
て
are praised by all as such, and yet you feel regret.
それが笑わずにいられるか。
セイバー、貴様よりにもよって自らが歴史に刻んだ行い。
Wait. Okay, hold on. So as of right now, we got Gilgamesh just being that one fucking friend in the friend group that's just fucking adding fuel to the fire, and then we got Iskandar over here freaking locked the fuck in because he actually does take this shit seriously. But that you would erase the marks that you yourself have left on history. Alright, hold up. Let me just kind of like put my take out here, right? She's doing this, although wouldn't that be tantamount to being disrespectful to the people that followed you in the battlefield? Like erasing your mark, erasing their mark in history, and why they did what they did. Like your companions, the people that fought beside you. Wouldn't that be disrespecting them and their will as warriors and why they fought in the first place? Let's continue.
そうとも。なぜいぶかる。なぜ笑う。剣を預かり、神明を捧げた故国が滅んだのだ。それを悼むのがどうしておかしい。
おいおい、聞いたかライダー。
He's still doing it, yo. He's so fucking mad and locked in, and then bro is here fucking gaslighting shit up.
小娘はよりにもよって故国に神明を捧
To
げた
which I
のだと
devoted
さ。
my life.
笑われる筋合いがどこにある。王たる者ならば。
To show the country's prosperity, king should be willing to make any sacrifice.
いや違う。王が捧げるのではない。国が民草。
It is a nation and the people who devote themselves to the king. Okay, so the way they're kind of putting it is like Saber's point of view. It should be the king that's devoting themselves to the people. Although for these two, they're saying that it should be the people devoting themselves to the king.
その神明を王に捧げるのだ。断じてその逆ではない。
何を、それは暴君の知性ではないか。
Funny you should say that. My man's is literally a king of conquerors. Let's keep going.
我らは暴君であるがゆえに英雄だ。
Okay.
だがな、セイバー。自らの知性を、その結
If a king regrets his rule or
末
its
を悔やむ
end,
王がいるとしたら、それはただの暗
king is
君だ。
nothing but a
暴君
fool.
よりなお始末が悪い。
ガン
Really?
ダ、貴様とて世継ぎを葬られ、築き上げた帝国は3つに引き裂かれて終わったはずだ。その結末に
You have no regrets about the way they're kind of painting Iskandar right now. I really don't think he would have any sort of regrets over that, because it's how he ruled his people, right? That's one. And like him being himself, not really doing it for the people, but just doing it for himself, how he ruled, how he did whatever he did in his time with his people, that's on him. And he freely did do what he wanted in life. I'm gonna say that. So I don't think he would have regretted how his reign ended. Although for Saber, considering the fact that she did it for the people, I could definitely see why she would have regrets. And yes, I feel like everybody in the world at some point, sometime in their lives, once they made a mistake, they wish they could go back in time to fix it. I do understand that logic. Although for Saber, the fact that she did things for the people like that, I don't know, man. She's definitely gonna have regrets because she never really did what she wanted to do.
貴様は何の悔いもないというのか。
ない。世の決断、世に付き従った進化たちの生き様の果てにたどり着いた
Literally,
結末であるならば、その滅びは必要だ。痛みもしよう、涙も流そう。だが決して悔やみはしない。
そんな。
ましてそれを覆すなど、そんな愚行は世とともに時代を
This is literally my fault, or my take from earlier. Such an act would be an insult to all who fought alongside you, and yes, undoing everything would definitely be doing
つい
that.
た全ての人間に対する侮辱である。
滅びの花を誉れとするのは武人だけだ。力なき者を守らずしてどうする。正しき統制、正しき知性、それこそが王の本懐だろう。
で、王たる貴様。
Oh my gosh. So you, the king, are a slave to what is right.
正しさの奴隷か。
それでいい。理想に準じてこそ王だ。
Ooh, whoa. Hold up. What?
正しさの奴隷か。
それでいい。理想に準
A king is a martyr to their ideals. So to her, a king is a sacrifice to their ideals? Correct me in the comment section, but that is what a martyr is, right? They're somewhat like sacrifices? I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, that's kind of like where my head is kind of going at.
じてこそ王だ。
そんな生き方は人ではない。
王として国を治めるのなら人の生き方など望めない。征服王、たかだか我が身の可愛さのあまりに聖杯を求めるという貴様には分かるまい。悪なき欲望を満たすためだけに覇王となった貴様には。
Also, hold up. Let's just get at this ideal type of king, right? Personally, I feel like it's very subjective to each individual. It's very different for everybody else, right? They have their own little ideals of what a perfect king should be. And for example, my own. A perfect king would be someone who, yes, for sure, does whatever they want when they want, but also they should have the power to be able to back up what they're kind of like doing, and they should definitely be like leading their own kind of people. Now, we do have those kings that kind of like rule out of fear, but that's not my ideal. Because if you rule out of fear, you're there's a high likelihood that your people, the people you're ruling, could kind of like revolt against you. But yeah, we're sort of getting off topic, but yeah, that's kind of like my ideal, a person who somewhat just does what they kind of want. They're free to do what they want as a king, but they should have the power to protect what they do. And like another example, actually, this is actually kind of funny. Hold up. Hold up. Imagine Luffy, right? Luffy, One Piece, Monkey D. Luffy, him, Straw Hat. What is the reason why he wants to be the king of the pirates? Simply because he wants to be more free than anyone. He wants to do what he wants, when he wants, whenever he wants to be able to do it. That is one of a actually that's a freaking crazy ass fucking thing to put with fate. But huh. Okay, hold up. I'm kind of fucking cooking right now, but let's play.
強
Let's
力
play.
な王など飾り物にも劣るわいセイバーよ理想に準じると貴様は言ったななるほど往年の貴様は清廉にして潔白な聖者であったことだろう
Yep,
さ
definitely.
ぞや高貴でおかしがたい姿であったことだろうだがな殉教などという茨の道に一体誰
But who can truly admire the martyr's thorny path? Okay.
焦がれるほどの夢を見る王とはな
Fucking Sakuga.
誰よ
The
りも強欲に
fucking wind.
誰
Oh
より
my
も豪壮し
god.
誰よりも激怒する清濁を含めて人の臨界を極めたるものそうあるからこそ進化は王を
And that is why his retainers envy and adore him. Now, this line over here, it's very interesting because the way he was saying earlier, right? Who or what kind of citizens would admire a martyr? The one who sacrifices themselves for their own ideals. And the way Iskander's kind of saying this, that is why his retainers envy and adore him is like, they adore and they want to be the king. And I'm talking about the people here. The people want to be kings sometimes, right? Definitely they do. They dream of it. Because they are free. They are so fucking free to do what they want and when they want to. That's why they envy and adore the kings.
帽子王に見せられる 道の誉れたる王よ確かに貴様が掲げた正義と理想はひとたび国を救い市民を救済したやもしれんだがなただ救われただけの連中がどういう祭りを立てた
Oh my god.
それを知らぬ貴様
Yo, hold up, man. Yo, this is crazy. I talk about this, but like, this is one of the reasons why Fate is so fucking good, man. Because yes, in a good amount of other animes, you get the crazy ass fight scenes with the freaking crazy ass impact frames. Dude, in here, the amount of aura that they are having, simply just talking, exchanging dialogues, ideals. And dude, the way they're doing it with the fucking soundtrack at the back, the moonlight getting covered up by the clouds, and then you could see this by the shadow of the clouds looming over Saber like this. Oh, yo, they are cooking up. Yo, Type Moon, you cooked, yo. This is amazing. Pausing sometimes, trying to understand what's going on, and actually not fucking powering through and just watching the show like in one go, trying to understand it for what it is. This is one of the reasons why it's so important to do that. You actually fucking you get into it, dude. You get so into it. You get sucked into this their thoughts. The amount of aura, and they like I said, they're just talking right now, dude. My days, this is awesome.
小綺麗な理想とや王という偶像に縛られ
Enraptured. What the heck does that mean? Enraptured by a false idol of a Damn.
何を笑うあーちゃん。
いや何苦悩するお前の顔が見物だったというだけさ。まるでしとねで花を散らさ
Whoa, whoa. What the fuck? Yo, that is wild. It was the face of the who showered me with flower petals in my bed. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy work.
実に俺好みだ。
貴様。
Damn. Yo, we got Gilgamesh then in. Oh, that's so fucked up to say. Oh man, I said it earlier. I think it was episode 10, I think, or maybe 9. I said it, man. I know I'm not a fucking perfect human being. I know I'm terrible. But dude, Gilgamesh Zenin. Wild. Assassin? Ah, Shashin. Ooh, we're getting the hot one. Okay.
これは貴様の計らいか
Golden boy.
時を見ねゲスな真似を。
むちゃくちゃだ。なんでアサシンばっかり次から次へと。
我らは分断された子。軍にして子のサーバント。されど子にして軍の影。
Damn. I kind of would wonder, how would Zabani, a baby girl in Fate Strange Fate, do against all of these assassins by herself?
多重人格の英霊が
Yo, that would be insane. That would be kind of dope. Although, judging from what I've seen so far, these assassins, they just kind of like do normal shit, like melee shit. There's just a lot of them. So, I kind of feel like these guys would get absolutely fucking murked by Zabani, a baby girl.
ライダーなおい。
こらこら坊主そううろたえるでない。宴の客を偶する度量でも王の器は問われるのだぞ。
あんなやつばらまでも宴に迎え入れるのか
Really?
当然だ。王の言葉は万民に向けて発するもの。わざわざ傾聴しに来たものならば敵も味方もありません。さあ遠慮はいらぬ。共に語ろうという者はここに来て杯を取れ。この酒は貴様らの血と共にある。
This drink is okay. Oh. Oh, dude, nah. Yo, not the freaking Timu t-shirt, bro. Alright, now that you've done that, bro's about to go crazy and fuck you all.
あえてぶちまけたいというならば、ぜひもな。
Aura, dude. Ah, damn. Yo, their hair moving like that, more frames than OPM Season 3. Saber. Ah, chill. Final question. Does a king stand alone? In the way he was talking earlier, I'm gonna say no. Although for Saber, definitely she's gonna say yes. It should, like, a king should be standing alone. They should do everything by themselves. For the people. Now for Iskandar here, considering how he ruled, right? Considering how he actually led his people. And the way he went about doing it, the way he did it. I would say no. A king stands with the people that he led. That's how I'm thinking about it.
王とはここをなるや否や。
王ならば
Ooh, and the smirk, the smile, the smirk. Goldie aura farming.
ここであるしか
Look, yeah,
Nice.
I called it.
ダメだな。全くもって分かっておらん。そんな貴様らには世が今ここで
Ooh.
真の王たる者の姿を見せつけてやら
Wow,
ねばならない
yo, she a fraud. Yo, Saber's a fraud. Damn. Damn, crazy news, crazy take.
お
Domain expansion? Okay, hold up, let them cook.
これは
固有結界ですって。
A reality marble. The way it's the way I'm kind of thinking about it, it kind of looks like the same thing Francesca or Francois kind of did in Fate Strange Fake, but she's calling it a reality marble. I'm gonna guess it's something kind of different.
そんなバカな心象風景
Okay, hold up. A mental image materialized into the real world. A mental image materialized into the real world. Because like the way I'm thinking about it, Francesca, or let's just call her Prelati, right? The little lolly girl. The way I think about how her ability works is like you have the world, you have the texture of the world. Prelati is kind of like covering that or tricking the texture. Yeah, tricking the texture of the world into becoming something else. And then within like time, I think like she said 5 days to a week, it kind of goes back to normal. But in here, we have a mental image materialized into the real world. So basically kind of like a domain expansion in a way. It's very intriguing, but yeah, correct me in the comment section if what I said about how Francesca or Prelati is kind of like domain expansion ish kind of works, because as I said, I'm sort of new to this. I'm still trying to understand like fate terminologies and shit like that. I'm taking my time on it, but I am trying to understand it slowly but surely. But yeah, let me know in the comment section if I am kind of like wrong on like how I worded Francesca's power.
具現化だなんて
ここはかつて我が軍勢が駆け抜けた大地。世と苦楽を共にした勇者たちが等しく心に焼き付けた景色だ。
Damn. So we're getting his full ass army in here.
これが我ら全員の心象であるからさ。
Damn. Maximum aura, bro. Their bodies destroyed and their souls offered to the world as heroic spirits. Also, bro, looking like a fucking MC right here. Wait, hold up. That okay, Loki, that dude looking like well, like Waver in Fate Strange Fake. Son who come, what the fuck? The new heroes pledge their loyalty to me. Cinema. Absolute fucking cinema, man. Oh my god, dude. The amount of aura that this dude has. I know I mentioned aura a good amount of times in this episode alone, but you cannot dispute what I said, dude. This dude right now is cooking the fuck up. My bond with them is... Wait, hold on. My bond with them is my greatest treasure. My path of kingship. And this is what he means, right? This is what he means by, like, him actually leading his army. Oh, bro, that is crazy. Oh, no. Assassin is absolutely cooked. Gold ship. Gold ship.
Oh, 誰よりも鮮烈に生き、諸人を見せる姿を指す言葉。
And yes, for sure, the people should admire their king, and they should want to aspire to be him.
全ての勇者の戦望を束ね、その道しるべとして立つ者こそが王。故に王とはここにあらず。その意志は。
Very interesting on how Gilgamesh is kind of like looking there.
全ての臣民の志の総賛たるがゆえに。さて。では始めるか、アサシン。
Soundtrack, dude, the soundtrack cooking up.
我らがご紹介した戦場は平野。あいにくだが数で勝るこちらに地の利はあるぞ。
Yeah, bro, these assassins absolutely cook.
蹂躙せよ!
Damn. The freaking boss battle type music. Not the baddie first, bro. Damn. Damn. Ooh, and we get the freaking Spartan. God, oh my gosh, yo, imagine that shit. Yo, imagine that shit. You're running away, you have a fucking spear launched here. That is crazy. Also, I don't know why, but this is kind of like reminding me of that movie. What was it? The Spartan movie. I think it was called 300. And then in a way that Iskander just says like, "We are Sparta" type shit. Ooh, okay. W mans, bro. Yep. Oh my god, yo, Saber. Oh, I feel so sorry for you, bro. Damn. Fraud Saber. Crazy work. Now, I know I'm most likely gonna get hate over saying fraud Saber, but damn. She realizes it, man. This is what it means to lead your people, for them to aspire to wanna be you, to wanna be the king. Damn. Type Moon. Beautiful.
幕切れは興ざめだったな。お互い言いたいことも言い尽くしたよな。今宵はこの辺でお開きとしようか。
待てライダー、私はまだ。
貴様はもう黙っとけ。今宵は。
Yo, you keep quiet. Yo, we first we had Gilgamesh, then now we have oh wait, what the fuck was his name again? Iskandar Zenin. Yo, holy, these guys are going crazy with it. Tonight was for a conversation amongst kings.
王が語らう宴であった。だがセイバー、世はもう貴様。
But I no longer recognize you as a king. Oh my gosh.
王とは認めぬ。
Damn.
なあ、小娘よ。いい加減にその痛ましき夢から
Iskandar Zenin, bro. Telling y'all.
貴様はいずれ英雄としての最低限の誇りさえも失う羽目になる。貴様の語る王という夢はいわばそういう類の呪いだ。
なんだと。
I'm not sure if I said it, but like ideals are ideals. They're not really real. You could try to get as close to it, but you really fucking can't. Now it might just be me not fully understanding
耳を
that,
傾け
but
る必要はないぞ、セイバー。
I'm trying.
お前は正しい。己が信じる道を行くがよい。人の身に余る王道を背負い込み、苦しみにあがくその苦悩、その葛藤。慰み者としてはなかなかに上等だ。せいぜい励めよ騎士王とやら。
This dude is literally just fucking having fun, man.
さらなる我が寵愛に値するかもな。
Even now, bro, trying to gaslight her.
セイバー、
思い出したのです。アーサー王は人の気持ちがわからないと言い残
There was once a knight who left Camelot.
かつてキャメロットを去った騎士がいたことを。もしかしたらあれが 円卓に集まった騎士たちの
Yeah.
誰もが抱いていた言葉なのかもしれません。
And the way you're looking at this, right? Imagine, even though they thought it, they still kind of like stuck with her. Simply because I feel like they in their own ways they did still respect her. Oh my god, what the fuck is happening? Wow. Wow. What a crazy and freaking episode, man. What an amazing episode. I would actually dare say this is the best episode so far. As I said, there's not a lot of fighting. Mostly, a good amount of this episode was purely just dialogue. Although, dude, I'm telling y'all, if you actually do decide to pick this series up and like look at these little details, kind of like just kind of like look at them, listen to the words they're saying, like these characters, like listen to their ideals, their clashes, and like stuff like that. It's so freaking amazing, man. And the way it's done, like sometimes, like sometimes the soundtrack as well, just absolute perfection. Everything about this episode was freaking perfection in itself. But yeah, my take on this episode, peak episode, 10 out of 10. That is my take on it. But y'all do you. And yeah, that is gonna be it for me. If you guys enjoyed my reaction to this, comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And let me know your thoughts on what an ideal king is. But yeah, that is gonna be it for me. I'll see you guys on the next one.